So I've rearranged my shop to try and make it a little bit more compact than it even was before. Mostly because the area where my kids have their stuff is just full. So I want to give them a little bit more room, and I can get around the back. So when my wife's off to work and her car's out in the garage, I can get around back into my workshop without having to climb over all of their stuff. So what I need to do now, I've got my bench, my miter saw moved over here. My workbench is going to be my outfeed table for my table saw. So I'm going to have to lower my table saw. So I'm going to take off the casters first, and I think it's still going to be about 1 inch high. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to completely redo the table saw base with an entirely new one or what. Not sure yet. But the big thing that I have to do is I have to put my bandsaw and my drill press on a single mobile base that I have to build. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I've got some initial high quality plans built up, and I'm going to work on building that now. Okay, I've got the 4 main legs cut at 16¼ inches. This is what my giant catchers are going to attach to. And these are 24 inches long. And now to cut the top side supports. Okay, now these two pieces, which are at 19 inches, they are going to be the top sides. Okay, now these are the 2 main supports that are going to support the top. Okay, now I'm going to be attaching everything with 3-inch deck screws. I'm going to pre-drill everything. And the bottom shelf is going to be a mishmash of whatever boards I can find. I hate when I do that. Okay, gathered up some pallet wood and then just screw this down. I run out of 2x4, so I'm going to cut a 2x8½ to use for some additional supports for the top. So I've marked where I need the two center supports. This one's going to be where I'm going to bolt the drill press to, and this one's where I'm going to bolt the bandsaw to. And now I'm going to take up the top to size. Okay. So I'm going to screw this down around the outside. I'm not going to screw it down the center yet because I don't want the screws to interfere with any bolts that I'm going to use for the drill press or the bandsaw. Plus, just in case I screwed up and I have to move the supports. Okay, so now to flip it over and attach the casters. So I've marked all the holes for where I'm going to mount the casters. I'm going to just pre-drill them all and then drive the lag screws in with a ratchet. The holes on the end, I'm drilling all the way through because I don't want any chance of splitting this out. The holes in the inside, I'm not going all the way through, just to give the lag screws some additional meat to bite into. Alright, here is the new shop. Still have to lower the table saw. So other than that, it's pretty much done. Mobile cart is all set, working pretty well. I think the next project I'm going to work on, well, the next project is definitely going to be the lowering of the table saw. After that, I think I'm going to make a table for my drill press. So does anyone have ideas on what I can do with this old base for the bandsaw? I'm not sure.